Hey, you're looking to move to the Central Texas area? Whether you're looking to move in 9 days or 9 months, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email so that we can help you make a smooth move here to the Killeen, Temple, Texas area. Again, my name is Jacob Martinez and I'm with the Living in Central Texas channel, and we're gonna get after it right now. Hey there, welcome back. And if this is the first time to the channel here at the Living in Central Texas channel, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that you can be notified about everything that's going on here in the Killeen, Temple, Texas area in Central Texas. Again, my name is Jacob Martinez, and if you want to get in contact with us, all our information is down below. And let's continue our series with the first-time homebuyer fears. So number 7, we have regret. Okay, regret. Some first-time homebuyers fear making a decision they'll later regret, such as choosing the wrong home or overextending themselves financially. Right? This is very common, right? And this is not just for first-time homebuyers, this is for everyone in general, right? If you are, let's say, for example, let's say you're a single person, right? Are you comfortable living in a huge home that you're gonna have to maintain, clean, and keep up with? Or if you are a big family and you have a lot of kids, are you gonna be okay with living in a house that you may have to put 2 or 3 kids in a room because you just don't have the space? You see, everyone's situation is different, right? Depending on your age, depending on where you are in life, right? So you definitely want to take into consideration whether the house that you're buying, if it's too big, too small, great location, bad neighborhood, etc., you want to take those considerations into play. Another thing that people will regret or are fearful of regret of buying is simply because they don't want to burden themselves or put themselves in a position where they're going to be house poor. Meaning where all they're gonna have to do is work to pay the mortgage, pay the light, pay the water, and they have no money to be able to go on vacations, no money to spend on family. So that's another thing. But don't worry, because that's why you have an agent, a realtor, or you also have a lender that should be able to guide you and let you know what you can afford and give you great areas so that you guys can feel comfortable where you're living and how much money you're paying towards that property, okay? So take your time to research and explore multiple options before making a decision. And your realtor should be able to help you out with finding a lender, and a reputable lender at that will be able to look at your finances and let you know where your situation is financially so that you may be able to afford the house. So fear number 8, okay? Fear number 8 is future changes, okay? Future changes. So first-time home buyers may fear unexpected life changes that could affect their ability to maintain home ownership, such as job loss, illness, or changes in family circumstances. Guys, we're all human. Things happen, right? For example, you may be well financially today because you have a great, awesome paying job, but then all of a sudden there's a change. Like for example, here, an hour to an hour and 15 south of us in the Austin area, you're gonna have the Tesla factory. You know, a few months ago, people woke up at 2 to 3 in the morning to an email saying that they were laid off. So there's a job loss there, right? And these are real things that can occur, but there's also other jobs available, right? That you can maybe get in your field. This is why you need to sit down with a lender to explain to you what your options are so that when you're going over your finances with him or her, you're able to manage and have some type of savings, emergency savings, just in case something like that were to occur. Same thing if, for example, there's an illness, unexpected illness that arises, right? And some people, unfortunately, they get some terminal illness that will also have a future change, right? Drastic change. Another would be family circumstances. Let's say a husband and wife, they've been together for God knows how many years. All of a sudden, they are now divorcing, right? So there's a change in family, right? Or let's say your whole family decided to move to another state and you don't want to be left behind, so you also want to sell to move, right? So whatever the case may be, guys, I'm just spitballing out here just to give you an idea of what things may occur, which is why a lot of people are fearful of buying because of these future changes. Now, if you foresee and you know that there are things going on right now in your circumstance, it may not be the right time to buy for you. But if you have a solid job, everything's going well, like the average family out there, then consider buying today. The longer you wait, the higher the prices will be when you buy your home. Okay, so let's go to fear number 9. Fear number 9 is maintenance and repairs. Maintenance and repairs. Owning a home comes with responsibilities for maintenance and repairs. First-time homebuyers may worry about their ability to handle these tasks or the costs involved in keeping the property in good condition. Guys, a lot of times, the vast majority of people that are looking to buy a home come from the rental market, right? They've been renting for a few years, just like myself. I left my house when I was 18 and life started for me then. Eventually, I moved into a little apartment. I got married. We were renting while I was married. We were renting in an apartment for a few years until we bought our home. So my situation is not any different from yours or from any other else's, right? A lot of people out there come from the rental space to now finally achieving the dream of buying their home for their family because they want to start a family or because their family is growing too much, so now they need a home, or whatever the case may be. But when they come out of the rental pool, sometimes some people get used to the landlord, right, paying for all of the expenses, all of the costs, all of the repairs. In this case, once you're a homeowner, you are responsible to maintain the property. So if something happens with the roof, you got to pay for it, right? Now, you can always claim it on your insurance and you're going to have to go through the procedures. But just like I did, I had hail damage on my roof and my insurance company paid for it. But I had to maintain that, right? I can't just let the roof leak just because I just don't want to make the payment, right? Or if plumbing goes out, or you have electrical issue, or whatever the case may be, or maybe you just need to paint your rooms, right? And give it a pop, give the house some life. But whatever the case may be, people are fearful because of the costs that these involve, especially if you're buying, especially if you're paying a general contractor out there. But usually what we do is to give the new homeowner a peace of mind is that we usually get them a home warranty, paid for by the seller in most cases, right? That will take on these repairs. So this works great for people who are not very handy, or maybe elderly folks, or maybe, a single guy or gal that, is not usually involved with any of these type of things. Well, what happens is that home warranty, something damages, something breaks, let's say your refrigerator stops working for whatever reason, or your dishwasher, or your washing machine, or whatever the case may be, something like that the home insurance doesn't cover. Well, then the home warranty comes into play. You give them a call, they send a contractor out there and they fix it. And you may have some small fees, but it's better than paying, a large chunk of money like what happened to me when my AC broke down. I didn't have a home warranty, so I had to pay $2,000 to get that repaired. That's a big bill, but I had to do it, right? So that's responsibilities that come when you buy a home. And we're gonna have a bonus before we shut down the video. We're gonna have a bonus of commitment, right? So fear number 10 would be commitment. Buying a home is a significant long-term commitment, and some first-time home buyers may fear making the wrong decision or feeling trapped in a property that no longer meets their needs. Okay, so once you're looking to purchase a property, just keep in mind that this is a commitment. It's a relationship, right? Just like when you met your wife or you met your husband, there had to be some type of relationship in order for you to get married, to make that commitment that you're gonna be there, until death do us part, right? Doesn't always work that way, but generally until death do us part. Well, that's the same thing with the house, right? When you're buying a house, when you're buying your home, it is a commitment that you're gonna be there financially for, let's say, 15 years, if you get a 15-year mortgage, or 30 years if you get a 30-year mortgage, right? And you have to keep in mind that you're gonna have to make those payments. Now, situations do arise, obviously. So if you're moving or if you need to sell, you can always sell, okay? That's not a problem. It's not that you're gonna be trapped in there forever and you can't sell your home if you wanna move to a different state or a different area. But in the back of your mind, just keep in the back of your mind that you are committing yourself to a 15-year mortgage or a 30-year mortgage when you buy the home. You can always pay it off less if you pay towards the principal, or if you have cash and you buy the house cash, well, now you got nothing to worry about. You don't have a loan to worry about, right? You still gotta pay taxes. But in that case, when you buy cash, well, now it's free and clear and it's a little bit more easier to navigate. But when you have a loan, that doesn't mean you can't sell, right? So if you have, let's say, I deal a lot with here in the military, okay? We're here in Fort Cavazos. A lot of my clientele, 6 to 7 out of people that I help, are usually active duty or retired military veterans, right? So we're working with the VA loans, or especially the old school veterans. When I talk to them, the GI Bill, okay? And so what happens is they need to move. Sometimes they come to the area, but then eventually they need to move because they're either being PCSed to another station somewhere in the country, or they just want to move somewhere else to a different state or a different city here within. So you can always, guys, you can always make a sale. It's not like you're going to be hindered and handcuffed forever in your property. But keep in mind that as long as you're living in the house, you got to make that payment. It's a commitment. It's kind of a marriage, if you will, but you can easily divorce if you need to for whatever reason, okay? So, guys, thank you for tuning in. Hopefully these fears, you guys can conquer them. We did this little series for you. So whether you're a first-time home buyer buying your property or not, and you would like some help from us, all our information is below. Shoot us a text, send us an email. Let's jump on a Zoom call. Doesn't matter wherever you are. If you haven't seen the other first 2 videos, make sure to go watch and leave a comment. Whether it's good, bad, or ugly, let us know. And if there's a question or a few questions that you would like us to answer to help you out in your navigation to buying your home or your property, let us know below and we'll be in contact. Take care. Thanks for tuning in. Talk to y'all later. Bye.